I would like to present this book. When my daughter became 3 years old, she started treating the things very rough, not very carefully. So I wanted her to know the thing must be cared carefully. So I made up the mock-ups, like these books, and then I gave it to her. And soon, she broke it. Well, I got so depressed though. But then I fixed it by the tape or glue them together. And then her attitude was a little bit changed. Then next time, when she wants to have a look with this book, she really starts to look very carefully. So I would like to say that we adults think that children, they are very rough to treat, so that the things will be broken soon. So the paper gets thick, which is not breakable. But I think for childhood, it's very important to learn the things breaks. So that's why we treat very carefully. Like a human saying, we are fragile. So that we really have to, treat each other very carefully, I think. This is published as a book, though, but many people ask me, why don't you use such a thick paper for children? So I said all the times, well, this is the meaning for the children to learn the things will be broken. So therefore, they need to take care very carefully and gently. So for my workshop, I use a lot of papers for the children. And they got really, trouble. Like they got use glue and then papers. So glue makes them such a, irritating, huh? But after they achieved their works, they get really happy. So I think paper is really important for me. Well, nowadays, there are many digital things happened. I'm, of course, use computer, which is very convenient. But for childhood, I think this is very important to learn that kind of things. And besides, my daughter is now 25 years old and pretty lady. She may get married someday, I hope. And then I have the book with me, which we used to play together with my daughter. And books, get old like us. And I'm got pretty old. I'm become 60 years old. So I got a lot of wrinkle and the hair got white. And also the book became damaged and yellowish. So, but I'm really glad that we can share the time together with the books. So when she gets married with somebody, I would like to give them back, which we used to share the books together to her. So this will be sort of a backing up for her life. Well, thank you. Well, then I made another book for blind people titled Leaves. When I make it open, the little things sticking out, so you can touch. I denied the colors because blind people cannot see the colors, so I make it all white. And the little things extend a little bit and have the leaf almost. And then bigger, have more leaves, so they can touch and then feel them and see what happens. And then it has more leaves around it, around the branch, and then more leaves, like that. And then I used special papers for this. If you may touch, it has a lot of textures here. And I also worked with a paper. You can feel the different texture. Jinko, you called. I don't know the name in English. So this is a pretty beautiful leaf, but then the insect came and eat, like that. And they are very ambitious to eat. They eat more and more, more and more. They must be hungry. And then see, like that. And at the end, it returns to the shape at the beginning. So it's like circulation, I would like to tell to the blind people. This is titled Leaves. Thank you. This one, I tried to not use any image. I just worked with a die cut. Well, I'm not illustrator. I am the graphic designer. Well, so for me, I tried to come up with something image without illustration. So I tried. Limitation makes me come up the ideas. So I open the looks like this. So just the die cuts happen. I read the text. A cloud carried by the wind. Little by little, keep on changing shape. The destination is up to the wind. When the clouds meet each other, each cloud gets bigger. Then they become one. There are rainy days, peaceful days, spiritual days, quiet days. The clouds form and die eternally. There are only clouds for today. There will be clouds again for tomorrow. That's it. Okay, thank you. This book I declared for my uncle. When I was working on this project, my uncle got a problem with brain system. And then he became coma without any conscious for 9 months. And finally, he passed away. And then I realized that after his death, after I lost his presence became very important. Little thing comes up in the snow fields. It grows a little bit. And it has leaves. on branches, and then get bigger with more leaves. And when it's in autumn, the color of leaves was changed. And autumn, more red. And even the weather is bad, the tree is still there. Winter came, all the leaves are gone. And spring came. And we had such a nice cherry blossom on the tree. And another autumn came. The color of the leaves changed. And at the Christmas, tree got a decoration so that it's become kind of useful for the people. Huh? But then another winter came. All the leaves are gone. But suddenly the trees are gone. No more trees on the ground. But the seeds carried away to the other place and then came out little things again. This is it. Thank you very much. This is a project for the hospital. Working for environmental design for the section of children. So when I went to see it at the first time, it was still under the construction, and we didn't have any light, so I got lost very easily. And then, if you did, there is a big aisle, like a street, 4 big aisles. And then I asked them if we could change the color of the bird like that. Can you see the color? Well, it's hard to see. But what about this one? So you see the right side, you see the color red for the bird, and then the other side, blue. So always it needs to have the bird on the wall. So we could come up with the name of the street with the colors, like strawberry street, grape street, things like that. And I worked with a pictogram so that the children can understand, can find easily where they want to go. So this is the toilet. This is the shower room. This is the bathroom. It looks comfortable, huh? I like that. This is the waiting room. So the bird looks pretty patient to be waiting. Huh? I create small books for this purpose. Why I made it small? Because then the books could be in a pocket for the nurse and doctors. So, I was hospitalized for many months, actually. And, we don't have to talk about illness only. If they have such a storybook like this, the doctor and nurses can share with the patient. So then all the graphics project on the wall like this, like that, like this, like this. And this is the dentist section. They asked me if I could come up with the graphics which fix on the ceiling. But the patient children watch to the ceiling all the times, which makes them boring. So I came up with the mobiles to set up from the ceiling. At the beginning of my idea, it's nice to have such a big mobile. The size become like 4 meters, but then the doctor said it's going to be disturbing to set up the equipment. So now they have 4 different mobiles, which the size comes a little smaller, 1 meter. This is a treatment room. So it's better for children to call, please come to the room for elephant or monkey, rather than calling just numbers. So I put the graphics on the door. This is the Portugal. I had an exhibit like this. Oh, it's dark. Well, can you see it? Yeah, okay. This is the Rome. I had also exhibit. I always have the workshop. Not only have the exhibiting my works, my books, but also I would like to have the workshop so that people get together and have fun. This is the Minimondi setting up in Parma in Italy. I designed the symbol and logotype like this, and then it's made its applications like that. And also I had the exhibition in a space like this, and then half of the space I set up the space for workshop, and then the others for the exhibit. This is in Seoul, in Korea. This is Aix-en-Provence in France. Like that. Like this. Like this. Yeah, children get really excited. I'm really like to see those faces like that. Oh, this is La Union, a small island near the Africa. And they wear such tropical colors like that. And only me, I wear black and white, black. So I was kind of a rare look. And then I had the workshop also. Oh, this one, I just want to show the double rainbow. Can you see double rainbow? Well, that's all I want to show. Nothing else. It's good to share a nice thing. This is the exhibit called Zoologico Aéreo in Mexico. The English title comes up, Air Zoo. So animals in the floating in the space like this. And we also have the oh, okay, this is it.